Hi everybody, Sid the Negotiator here, Sydney Rock here to give you another video. I'm going to go a bit off topic with regards to what I wanted to talk about tonight. But this happened to me a couple times today, and it really blows my mind. And I know that this isn't a problem for you specifically, but maybe you know someone who has this problem. You might be thinking of that person right now. And if you know such a person and you realize that what I'm about to talk about fits the bill, you might want to share this video with that person, and maybe you'll help him or her out. So I want to give you the secret formula, if you will, the secret to guaranteeing or almost guaranteeing that you're going to get great customer service no matter where you go. Okay, so I want to start with a book, Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling, or the Red Book of Selling. It's over there on my bookshelf. I'm not going to go over there to pick it up, but in that book, it's a great book, by the way. I recommend it for anyone who's interested in sales. Now, in that book, he mentions that when you ask people what made them decide to buy something, like they did a survey of people who bought things, and they asked them, like, what made you decide to buy? And apparently the number one reason why people decide to buy something is, I like my vendor. Okay? Now, the thing that I want you to realize is that that also works the other way, in the sense that when your vendor likes you, you're more willing, that person, he or she, let's make the vendor a man for now. So when your vendor likes you, he'll be more willing to give you everything he's got, to give you the best service, the best deal, and maybe even bend the rules for you. You see, but when it's the other way around, when your vendor doesn't like you, obviously, vendors have incentive to give you good service. They have incentive to make you happy, because ultimately you're the one that's paying their salary. You're the one that's supplying their income by buying things, right? But the thing is, a vendor that likes you versus a vendor that doesn't like you is the difference between a vendor who will bend the rules to make you happy, and maybe even do things that that'll get him or her into trouble for you, or a vendor who will find any little loophole that he or she can. Oh, I already made him a man. Any loophole that he can to just deny you something, or maybe even deny you service entirely. So it really boggles me when someone walks into a store, a place of business, with okay, there are a few variations of this. Let's go with the person who's just having a bad day. Okay, it happens. Okay, so if you enter the store and or you open the door, whatever, and the person is there, hey, how's it going? And you're like, yeah, I'm good. You know, that's not exactly the best strategy to sell yourself to your vendor. Like, the vendor's trying to sell you something. You, in order to guarantee the best service, the best deal, you have incentive to sell yourself to the vendor. So to be in a happy, good mood, maybe make some jokes with the vendor will just be a more pleasurable experience for both of you, and will help you get the best deal, or maybe even find a loophole to get you into whatever product or service that you're interested in, as opposed to getting out of it. And there's the other one, which just annoys me so much, the entitled, spoiled dick. Let's call the customer that. Let's make the customer man too. So basically, it's this phenomena of I pay your salary, so hey, you owe me the world. You wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me. So you're just gonna run around, do whatever I say, and you're gonna like it. Now, that is almost a sure way to guarantee that unless the vendor is in an exceptionally good mood, exceptionally centered and focused on achieving his objectives, you're gonna get the strict minimum. The vendor's gonna do as little as he can to get the product in your hands, get your money in his hands, and get you the fuck out of his store. So what you really want to do, like basically what I'm trying to say is, if you have a problem, let's say there's a store, or many stores in particular, I'm sure that the spoiled dicks tend to complain that they have poor service. So, don't go to such and such store, they don't know shit from shit, or whatever. Like, honestly, just stop being such a dick, just smile, be a friendly person towards your vendor, who's a person too. Yes, they're there to do a job. Yes, it is part of their job to take it, so that's fine. Like, you can be a dick, and you'll probably get pretty good service too. But I'll tell you something: the vendor, if you give him an inch to use as an excuse to deny you service, he's going to use it, and you're going to walk out unhappy. And the funny thing is, I'll go to your competition. That might actually suit his needs. You know, a bit like catapulting a dead horse over catapulting a dead horse over the fortifications of a castle. Yes, you're getting rid of the horse, but it's kind of a poisoned gift that you're sending the people that you're besieging, right? So, being a dick in a store and threatening to go to the competition might actually make the vendor's day. So basically what I'm trying to say is, obviously this isn't a problem for most of you watching this video, so that's fine. But again, if you know someone that you think might fit this description, that are often complaining about how they're not getting good service, they might just be being spoiled, entitled dicks when they're in the store or the place of business or whatever. So if you just focus on trying to make the vendor's day as much as the vendor's trying to make yours, you will find that the likelihood for a nice win-win negotiation where everyone walks out really happy, in a good mood, saying, hey, I'm glad I spoke to that guy today, will just skyrocket. So that'll be it for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to like or share it. I really appreciate this. Again, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's also a link at the bottom of this video where you can subscribe to my list and get some updates that I don't send to everyone. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much again for taking the time to listen to this. I'll see you in the next video. Later.